Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you how to make this delicious weight gain butter. To make this butter we will need peanut butter, any type of peanut butter, peanut powder or peanuts, it depends on which one is closer to get, margarine of any type. We also need the weight gain powder we made in our previous video, coconut oil and date powder. In a bowl, add 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. I like nutty because it's the one that is readily available. Like nutty is just everywhere and it's really thick, so I like it compared to a lot of other peanut butter. So if you have any peanut butter that you prefer, buy that one instead. If you are the type of person that can get peanuts grinded, use that one instead. But it's always very tough to get peanut grinded around me, so I just use peanut butter instead. You also need 2 tablespoons of margarine of any kind, preferably the baking type, baking margarine please. That one, their texture is better and they don't have flavors in them. So 2 tablespoons of that one. we add we also add coconut oil to this. Now there is a reason why coconut oil is the only oil that I chose for this recipe. Coconut oil have the tendency to when you refrigerate it, it can become solid. So coconut oil is a better choice when you are making something of a butter nature. That way it won't be too runny. If I'd use olive oil for this recipe, for example, it will get so runny that it doesn't feel good. When I get to the stage when I'm mixing this thing, you will see what I'm talking about. Coconut oil will mix, but it will not be too runny. If you use olive oil have its own texture. If you had used sunflower oil is just another thing entirely. That one will just be extra runny. Soybean oil will be extra runny. So I just advise you use coconut oil instead. So 50 ml of coconut oil into this 2 tablespoons of um peanut butter and 2 tablespoons of margarine, 50 ml of coconut oil, then peanut powder. Remember that you can either use peanut powder or you can use peanuts itself. But first let's mix this together because we need to combine the butters and the oil first before we can add our powder, so that there won't be much lumps in it. It will be easier to mix. So at this stage I'm just going to keep stirring until I get everything blended together. Now even though the texture is now lighter, you can see it's not runny. By the time we add our herbs to it, it will come to a beautiful texture that you can use to eat your bread, eat your cookie, and still have the benefits of the herbs that we've put inside of it. Now we are going to proceed here and add 2 tablespoons of date powder. Here, even though I added 1 tablespoon, I realized that I didn't really enjoy the taste much as I want to. I advise you add 2 tablespoons of date powder, 2 tablespoons also of peanut powder, or maybe about 50 grams of peanuts itself. Then 3 tablespoons of the weight gain powder. However, you can choose to add more, a little bit more, just maybe about 4 to 5 tablespoons is fine, but you can start with 3 tablespoons of the weight gain powder. Don't forget to put the weight gain powder. The truth is that is the essence of it. If not, the person can just go ahead and take some peanut butter and enjoy it. If you are giving them a weight gain powder, you need to make sure it has weight gain herbs in it. That way you are, to your conscience, selling the real deal. And yes, this recipe is the real deal. Mix it very well and your wheat gain butter is ready. Now after you finish making this doesn't have a prescription. Just enjoy it because the taste is really nice. So just enjoy it with anything you'd enjoy any other butter with. However, make sure you put it in a jar or maybe an um a bottle of peanut butter that you've used that is finished. You can put it there. Me, I usually just pour mine in my finished nutty bottle and you can just have at it. You can choose to refrigerate it, but if you don't refrigerate this, nothing is going to happen to it. And if you make this kind of thing, even children will enjoy it. However, because of the herbs inside of it, I don't advise you give anything herbs to children under the age of 3 because their system is still a little bit delicate. So I generally advise that if a child is under the age of 3, don't give them much of herbal thing, but children will definitely enjoy this. And as you can see, I just put mine in my nutty bottle and it is ready. See you in the next video.